guys, welcome to another video. My name is Vienna Ortiz. If you haven't watched my videos before, I talk about planning, organization, productivity, things like that. And today we're going to talk about my January favorites. So some months I have a lot of things that I'm loving, and then there's other months that I don't. I like to plan kind of the same, so that kind of makes my favorites the same every single month. But once in a while I run into some things that I really love. So I wanted to go ahead and share these things with you. Now these things that I've been using for a month or more, or I've used them before, or I just really like them. So if you end up liking them, then I can tell you where you can find them, or I can point you in the right direction. So first off, January is already over. Happy February if that's when you're watching this video. It's crazy to think we're in 2017, and I'm really excited for this year. But the first thing that I wanted to talk about are the planners that are keeping me really organized. So I'm actually using 4 different planners, and I can totally do a multiple planner video. I have my videos actually mapped out all the way through March. But if that's something that you really want to see, I can go ahead and cancel another video and just put that one in there because it is really working for me. The only thing is that a lot of these things are personal, so I can't go through it 100%, but I can definitely tell you. So the first thing that I have right here is my Ochre Malden. I went ahead and got back into this guy at the beginning of January. If you saw my 2017 planner setup, you know that I was in my Kate Spade Wellesley, the black zip around. And I was in that for about a week and I did love it, but there's something about the feel of the Ochre Malden, there's something about the leather, and me just using it more often. So I went ahead and jumped back into this guy, and I have been loving it for January. Now, I do have another planner on its way to me, and it's actually a planner that I had before, but I'm getting in a different color. And you guys will get to see what that is soon. I think my planner setup is going to be with that planner. So I have just been loving this planner and using it and taking it with me everywhere. And as you can see, the leather is so floppy, and that's one thing that I love about it. And so many things fit into this guy. It's not stuffed or anything like that, but I am using it more often. I feel like when I have a planner that I can throw around and just use, I use it way more often than a planner that I kind of have to keep all nice and pretty on my desk, or is not very functional for me. So you can even see that my dividers right here that I made myself are already crinkling up. That's how much I've been using it. So for my new planner that I have coming in, I'll have some new dividers. So another planner resource that I've been using is my Louis Vuitton Desk Agenda. I originally got this for my business, and I was going to put in a notebook inside of it, and I was going to use it as a notebook. But then I saw, and I forget where I saw this, but I did see somebody put rings inside. So right now, I do have a paper in here I'm going to take out. So I went ahead and I got the small rings, as you can see right here from the Happy Planner, and all I did was cut down the day on a page inserts at the top and at the bottom and on the side a little bit, and I went ahead and put them on these Happy Planner discs and stuck it in the back. You can kind of see right there that I stick my used pages in the back, and that way I can archive them, and then when this whole thing is filled up, then I can go ahead and get some more of these guys. I absolutely love these day on a page inserts. This is also another one of my favorites, and this is just for my business, so this is just for business to-dos, and I like that it has a place for the date, your top priorities, all of your to-dos for that day, and then some type of timetable on the side. I also have been using this 2-year planner from Target, and I absolutely love this too because I don't really have to worry about how pretty it looks or anything like that. I just jot down dates and I put it right here, and it works for me and my business. So I have been using that simply for planning and to-dos, just basically those 2 things, and it has been working out really well. So my next favorite is another Happy Planner item. This is kind of like a makeshift Happy Planner item, a Happy Planner, because it is my project notebook. And I went ahead and got these Levenger discs right here in rose gold. Best investment you could make. These are also a favorite of mine. You can find these on Amazon, and they're just really sturdy, and they really hold the papers together. So this one here has a hard front cover, and what I've done is I've created my own dividers in here. I've created a lot of different things for my project, for my business, the Planner Addict box. So I have a bunch of stuff in here that I like to keep for 3 months at a time, and that's how I organize our boxes and how I organize everything that I need for the business. So this has been perfect just for project planning. Again, if I were to talk about multiple planners, I would be able to tell you how I'm kind of separating the two, but these two as kind of like partners in crime are working for both project planning and also for daily to-dos. Okay, so yet another planner. This is one I just picked up in January, and I got this guy to use as a content calendar. So many of you are probably looking at me right now and saying, why do you have so many planners? Honestly, that's just the way my brain works, and some of yours might work that way too, so we kind of can relate in that way. But this right here is just for planning giveaways and planning sneak peeks and things like that for the business, because if I try to mix it all together, it gets really confusing. There's a lot of due dates and things like that, and I really do thrive on pen and paper. So that's what this guy is for, and I don't have to worry about how this looks either. This is just kind of like my scratch planner, and I can't show you inside, but I can tell you that it does work for me. One more actual planner, and that is the Erin Condren monthly planner. This is in the regular size that Erin Condren first came out with, like the half size, I guess I would say. And I absolutely love this for YouTube. So I used to have one like this before, and I added in the monthlies, and I didn't really have a use for it, but as soon as I saw that she came back out with these, oh my god, I was so excited because it's perfect for content calendars. So I'm sure you guys have probably already seen the contents of this. There's a ton of walkthroughs on YouTube, and I would love to show you guys how I'm using my content calendar. The thing is, my next 2 months have some video ideas and things like that, and I love for my videos to be a surprise. But I've already done January's videos, so I can show you kind of how it's working out. I am just writing in the videos that I have planned and also the blog posts that I have planned, and I'm just crossing them out when they're done, and it's really easy for me to keep track of that. And there's also room here in the second part of the planner to write in ideas about your blog posts or things like free printables that you're offering, or planning out your YouTube videos and things like that. So it's absolutely perfect. I love it. I have the next 3 months planned out, as I mentioned, and I don't think that it would work without this system, because you have the notes in the back. I jotted down some of my monthly favorites right here, and it's all in one place, and it's all for one thing, and it's working really, really well. So I highly recommend this notebook right here, and I'm going to be sad when it runs out, but I'm gonna have to go ahead and get another one when it does, because it's fantastic. So that was basically all of my actual planners for my planner favorites. I'm loving using all of those, and as I said, I can talk about that in another video in the future. But I'm also loving mild liner highlighters. Now this right here is a certain type of color scheme that they sell on Amazon, but I love these because they're very muted, they're not bright. I love that. I use the gray one most often in all of my planner spreads, but I love just having all of these on hand because I use them for grocery lists if I'm trying to go ahead and map out like produce and dairy and grains and cans, and I want to go ahead and assign colors. That's what I use this for. I like to go ahead and highlight like video ideas in gray, blog post ideas in blue, and other ideas in green, things like that, so I can kind of color code in my head. Color coding is something that I absolutely love to do as well, and I think the best way to do it is with highlighters. So these are from Amazon, and I have been loving these guys. Next is something super simple but super helpful, and that is the Target page flags. When I seen that they had the ones that were more plain, I decided to pick them up because I use them as titles for my list section and for my notes. So I really like these for that, and along with this, an adhesive dot roller is really important because these do not stick. So if you're wondering like why this is my favorite and it doesn't stick, it's mostly because you can go ahead and use an adhesive dot roller or tape runner to adhere the back and then put them on your note pages. So it just helps the title to stand out, and it's just something small that I like to do in my planner, but I do use these a lot and I do love these guys. Okay, so we're almost at the end. Another favorite of mine has been these adhesive square label pockets from Target. These are ingenious. I don't even know where these have been all my life. I absolutely love them. I think that they can work for so many things, and they're just really, really fun too for the planner world. So these were only $3, so I picked up 2 of these guys, and I know that they bring them out practically all the time. It's not seasonal or anything like that, I don't think, because they're like the school line. They're not the planner line that they have, but the school line for students. So I think that they have them all year round. Check your Target out if you're interested, but these are great, and you can see a couple of the ways that I'm using it. They're super multifunctional, and I love these. Okay, so as for a food favorite, I have been loving these Simply Balanced fruit strips in the flavor strawberry. These right here have a lot of fruit attached to them. I don't know like how much fruit it is, but it's made with natural ingredients, and you can find it at Target. And the pack came with, I think, like 20 plus of these guys, and they're so good. I'm sad that they're not bigger because I'm finishing them so fast that I want another one, but they're really good and a nice snack. So I just thought I would mention this because I think that they're worth a try. They have a ton of different flavors too, so head to Target for that reason and pick up some planner goodies too. I wanted to mention a person or an Instagram or a YouTube video that I have been loving in January, and I have been loving the Planner Spot on YouTube, and she also has an Instagram, the Planner Spot, so I'll go ahead and link her below. I am so crazy because I absolutely love like the chic look of Louis Vuitton and the gold and the marble and the black and the white, and I love all of that. And then I love floral, and I love bright colors, so I go in between the two. But when I'm in my Malden, I don't like to go black and white and marble, so I love to look at people's pictures that are doing that, and she is someone who's doing that. She also has a lot of awesome videos on goal setting, and she has free printables on goal setting, so go ahead and check her out. I don't think that you'll be sorry, and let her know that I sent you. That's basically all I have for you for January. These are the things that I have been loving. They're small things. They're not like mind-blowing things or anything like that, but they have been working for me, and I thought I would share. I appreciate you guys coming to watch this video, and if you would like to subscribe to show your support, I have videos coming hopefully 2 times a week. That's my schedule, and I hope to keep up with it. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I cannot wait to see you in my next video. Happy planning!